What's going on, and welcome back to the channel. Got some knives real quick here for you, all from Kizer. Now, for some reason I forgot to record my video, so I actually have these two right here already opened. I haven't opened this one yet. This is the one I'm most excited for, so we'll probably go over this one last. I like it. I haven't handled it yet, but I think you're going to like it too. So these two right here, let's just go ahead and get one. We'll go over the Invictus from Damn Designs. It's a 3.22 inch. You got your 154 cm blade. It's also stonewash, which I'm a fan of stonewash. You got your black micarta and a button lock right there. All that came with it is a sticker. You have some extra screws. You have your general information, a cleaning cloth, and that was it really. So pretty much your basic Kizer stuff. I'm not going to go opening that for you. It's because it was nothing really. I'm not going to bore you guys with that when you guys can check out the knives, what you kind of came for. And this box is all wackadoo. That's alright though. Alright, Damn Designs, Kizer, Invictus. As you can see right there, you have your little insignia right there, your little emblem from Damn Designs. It says Invictus right there on the corner. You have your black micarta, like I said, and I do really like the micarta. It looks really nice, and it does feel good in my hand. Jimping, I actually like the jimping. Kizer's, depending on the designer of it. Kizer, they make good jimping. I really like their jimping for the most part. And I do like this one. It does feel really good under my thumb. I almost like, I was trying to think of it, like how to explain it. Like I almost feel like I like the sandpaper feel because it makes me think that my thumb's not going to slip out. And if it does, it's going to take some skin away. I know that sounds stupid, but that's how I know it's not going to slip away. Like if your hands ever get wet, stuff like that, or sweaty. But it feels really good. It doesn't feel quite like sandpaper, obviously, but you know, it feels good. I don't feel like I'm going to slip. But it is a button lock also, and it actually works pretty well. I have never had a problem with their button locks from Kizer. As you can see, there's the insides. I do like their button locks. They are pretty good. I do like the black micarta backspacer. It really looks nice. Looks like a great little touch right there because it flows very well with the rest of the handle and everything. I do like, the one thing I do like about this knife is, look at that deep carry pot clip. Come on. That's deep carry, you know? And it is, oops, I hit the camera, I apologize. It is recessed and the screws are recessed. So, and it's reversible. And, look right there. They have a little filler tab right there. Come on, I like it just for that. Now, I don't know the prices of these three knives just yet. I can't remember. I will have them in the final review. I know the third one is up there towards 200. I think just a tad south of it. But these two, I do not remember what they are. Well, this one and the next one. But I do really like this. It's not too shabby. Now, one thing I noticed is I'm not big on the knives that kind of almost slope downhill. Like it just feels like I'm falling downhill, you know what I mean? Like my thumb is down here this way, and I don't know how to explain it. It's just kind of weird. It's not bad. Like I said, I haven't handled any knives from Damn Design, so this is probably a lot like the other ones. It looks like it at least. But overall, it's pretty nice. Let's check out the screws real quick because they look like they're kind of tiny. That's just my one thing. I like to check the screws. Yeah, T6. Yes, that's what I thought. Pivot is T6, everything else, or pivot is T8, everything else is T6. So I will give it props. I do like that the pocket clip and this tab right here. Even though the tab's a little wonky looking, like it looks more like this right here, obviously. I'm still like, I'm cool with it. I'm cool. I do like the little pivot right there, the little emblem or whatever that is. Like I like the little design right there. It's kind of a good little touch. But overall, pretty good, pretty solid knife. I like it. 154 cm, can't go bad, go wrong there. I'm not assuming this is going to be over $100. I really don't think it is, but I'm not for sure. Don't quote me on that. I don't think it is. But let's go on to number 2. Now that light sucks. There, right there. All right, number 2, the Kizer Justice. Now this is the bigger one. 3.8 inches. It's the N690. I don't have a lot of information or a lot of knowledge on N690. I don't know if it's necessarily a good steel, a bad. Let's get back in the picture. I don't know if it's a good steel or a bad steel. I'll have to do some more research on it because I didn't like I said, I couldn't remember what these two knives were. You got your blue denim and your steel liner. Well, let's check that out for you. This one definitely is a little bigger than I thought it was. Obviously, it said 3.8 on the box. It definitely is a bigger knife, and it's a little bit thicker too. I don't know. Let's compare real quick. Yeah, see, it's kind of a little thicker than the other one, the Justice, or the. Hold on. Did I have a brain fart? Yes, this is the Invictus. This is the Justice. Okay. It is got steel liners, and it opens pretty well, pretty smooth, even for a bigger blade. I do prefer the stonewash look a little better. It's just me. It's just my preference. I know not everybody's like that. I do like the the blade does look nice though. One thing that kind of kills me is the jimping. I don't like the jimping on this one. It's too smooth and it's too big. Like I feel like when it gets too big, like it's not really going to work because your thumb's not really going to be able to dig in. And that's why I kind of explained the sandpaper feel. Like I don't get that. I just feel like, yeah, it opens excuse me, it opens up buttery, and the jimping feels like buttery. Not quite like that, but it just feels like a little slick. Like if you're going to get a little wet, a little sweaty, you're going to slide a little bit. And that's not something I want to do on a knife, but that's just how I feel. Again, I'd have to carry it around and really kind of get a feel for it to really get a good, I guess, review for it. Apparently, I did not see that till just now. It has a glass breaker. That's different. But I guess if you want a glass breaker, you definitely have one. So I was not expecting that. I guess that, I don't know. I know I'm not real big on the glass breaker world. I don't know why. I have an OTF with one, and it's honestly just literally like a little ceramic ball in the very end, and that's about as far as I want to go for a glass breaker. I don't know, call me crazy. But like I said, it opens pretty well. Let's check out the thumb studs. Reverse flip, pretty smooth. Oops, try it like that. Yep. And then the thumb flip is pretty good too. I do like it. Now the scale or the liners are skeletonized ever so slightly. Excuse me, I think my voice squeaked real quick. I just hit puberty apparently. Try to show you that real quick. Had to get a flashlight real quick. There you go. So you can see the steel liners. A little bigger on this side, a little smaller on that side. And that is obviously to help with the weight. It is a little heavier. Like I would say it's quite a bit heavier even than this one. Because those liner locks obviously. The jimping, I'm not real big on this jimping right here. It does, I won't lie though, the whole knife does feel good in my hand though. I'm not going to lie there. I like the way it feels. I'm not big on the blue denim. My goodness. I think I'm getting sick again because I'm squeaking like a little 13-year-old boy. I don't know. I just have to get a feel for it like the blue denim. I'm not real big into it. It feels different than micarta in a way. Maybe I'm crazy, but it just feels really smooth compared to the micarta, the black micarta over there. Pocket clip, let's check that out. I don't know if I like this pocket clip. I don't know. Let's go show you out real quick what it is. It looks like it's just barely coming up. So I feel like you're going to have problems getting that in your jeans. I do like that it is also deep carry though. That's nice. The screws are not recessed, and the pocket clip is not recessed also. But it does come up enough that you're not going to hopefully have too many problems with the screws like rubbing on your pants and stuff like that. But it's got jimping right there, a little bit of, I guess, texturing just to grip and everything. You got I didn't like this either on this knife, the jimping right there. But you do have a backspacer right there that matches the liner lock. A little bit of texturing right there. I don't know. I had to have to carry it around and get used to it and just give it like a week. I don't know. It is also that N690. I just got to check that out. Also look it up a little bit, get a little information on it. But I'll get all that out to you guys on the final review. But I don't know how much that is either. Like I said earlier, I'm not for sure. I'm assuming it's not obviously going to be 100. I think it's going to be less. I just don't know where at on that. But this is the bad boy right here I've been wanting to check out. And this is the Kizer Beyond. You got your S35BN blade with your titanium handles. Now, I've been wanting to check this out since I first saw it come out, like the videos and everything like that. I almost bought one, but I was like, nah, I don't need to keep buying knives. I need, because I'm already kind of broke, you know what I mean? You can only buy so much. General information, your cleaning cloth right there. Let's put that back right there. See, again, this is what was in the other boxes. That's extra screws, little parts like that. Yeah, sticker right there. Let's get into this bad boy. I'm really excited for this. Like I said, I've been wanting to get this to check out ever since I saw it. And now's the chance. Ooh, look at that. Okay, seriously, this thing's dope. It's a little dirty. Where's my cloth at? And there we go. Cleaned up a little bit that way. See, now you can tell I haven't opened this one yet, because I had to clean it for a second. But, come on, look at that. Look how cool that looks. I don't know why. This reminds me of just like a futuristic kind of, I don't know why. Well, because it's from Beyond, right? There's your little Beyond emblem or insignia. Pretty dope, pretty dope. I'll have to clean this up a little bit after I get off here. You got your nice titanium handle. Got a nice little backspacer right there. You got your lanyard hole right there. Not too shabby. Not a bad pocket clip. I like it. And it also is a frame lock. Nice little, is that like a fuller? That's a fuller too. Let's see if I can. It's kind of like a fuller. You can't really get access to it though. Like you can get your finger right in there a little bit, but you're also kind of getting into the thumb hole or the finger hole. So I don't necessarily would consider it a finger choil or a fuller. It opens really well though. I'll give you that. It's smooth. Yeah, I can't open it that way because I tend to put my fingers on the frame lock. Yeah, right there. We'll just do it like that. Okay, so it's not going to work. It's pretty much a reverse flip, just about, unless you can get it in there with your thumb. I just think that looks dope. I don't know why. I like it. I think it looks good, especially when it's S35V in it. It does. Oh yeah, it does. It says it right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Maybe it's right there. Right there. You can see it barely. There you go. Now I can get it on there. So you got your S35V. I do like S35V, and it's not too bad. I don't think this is too expensive. I really don't. I think it's just under 200. I wish I would have remembered that one. I think it does feel a little square, I guess, in hand. Kind of weird, but your fingers really, like these two, your middle finger and your pointer finger, like really fit really well right in here. This little divot right there where the frame lock's at. Really well. Pocket clip doesn't really get in my hand, like it doesn't like dig in or anything like that. Jimping, let's check out that jimping. Who is this designer again, real quick? Let me check that out. I don't remember who that was. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't remember. I don't know them. I thought it was like an Azo, just the way the jimping kind of looked. But now that I really feel it, I can tell it's not. It does look good though, and it does feel pretty good though too. It's not bad. Love that blade shape. That's pretty dope. I don't know if it's like a reverse Tonto or a Tonto. I don't know, Tonto. I don't know what the blade shape is. I'll have to check it out. Like I'll have all this information for it. And actually, call me freaking crazy, because I am crazy. But that's all right though. It almost looks like there's right there in the folder. You almost see that? See the lines? It almost looks like it's milling. I'm not, okay, seriously, call me crazy, but it kind of, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. But it definitely looks like it. Looks like there's lines in there. Now I can't show you right there at the bottom where the light is. Show you both sides real quick. Maybe not. Okay, I see it right there. My camera is not doing me justice right now. Ha! Justice! Sorry, stupid. Because the knife's justice. But I can't wait to carry this around. This is what I'm looking forward to. If I like it enough, I might have to pick me up one. Like I said, I like S35VN. It's pretty good stuff. It is a little scratched up just because it's a pass from the pass around group, but that's all right though. What is that? Huh. Sorry, I got distracted. Pretty dope. Pretty dope, pretty dope. Like it, like it, like it. So here you go. You have these 3 knives, the Justice, the Invictus, and the Beyond. I like them. I like this one a lot. I like the small handle and just the small knife, I guess, overall. Like, it's a very slender, not quite like a gentleman carry, but almost, I don't know why. It kind of takes me in that direction, I guess. It just looks good and feels good. But that's all I really got. If you guys have any comments or questions or anything like that, just leave it down in the comment section. If you liked the video, just leave a thumbs up, please. Thanks.